Yo, what's up, everybody? It's really good to see you guys, man. Renegades, you knew we'd be here for this one. Finally, Ren is back with Vincent's Tale. This one's called The Bedroom. And man, you guys, it's a long one. This thing is like 10 minutes plus, you heard. I am here for it. I'm so excited. I know you guys are too. We've been waiting for this one. I really enjoyed his side venture off in with the Skinner brothers. That shit was dope. But I've been anxiously awaiting the return to the tales, just like you have, I am sure. So we are going to peep out and see what old MC Ren has got to show us today. And if you don't know why I am calling him MC Ren, then please, at the end of this video, I will link my reaction, breakdown, and analysis of Ren's Fire in the Booth, and that'll explain that one to you. Now, if you're brand new, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out. My name's Jared. This is the LVME, and wow, that reminds me, so many of you have been asking, what does that stand for? When this channel first started, it was focused on the recreational scene here in Vegas. It stands for the Las Vegas Marijuana Experience, but YouTube didn't like that content too much, and over the years, I've had to morph and change and adapt to other things, and we just fell into these reactions along the way because I am an old school hip-hop head. I love this music, and we are really greatly enjoying what we do around here, and I'm so glad you chose to stop by and spend a few minutes with me and old MC Ren here. Let's see what's up. Now, I was saying I'm going to stop, pause, talk about this whole thing. You want to hear Ren's video all the way through without my commentary word? I get it. No problem, homie. Click the link right down there in that description. It's going to bounce you to Ren's channel, where you should definitely subscribe, like, and comment while you're there, of course. Then hit the back button. Come over here, and what are we going to do? We're going to hang out in the comments and talk about this. You heard. All right, let me make this full screen for me. We got Ren. We got Vincent's Tale. This is The Bedroom, you guys. Let's get it fucking going. Where did this leave off? Hold on. It was Richard. We ran into Richard in the alleyway, right? Who I think did he shoot? I can't. Drama happened in the alleyway with Richard and Vincent. And that's why I thought we were going to get Richard's Tale next. Because there was like some talk about that. But we're back with this one, whatever. And Richard was the dude that took out Screech. And from the Tales of Jenny and Screech. I'm just refreshing myself here. Like I said, I didn't have a chance to go back through these. So I got to try and remember where we at. And I think that's it. There's going to be so much in here that we're definitely going to miss things along the way. That's the great thing about these long-form story raps that he's doing here, is there's so much rewatchability on this. But we'll get into that along the way. Let's go. Oh, he's in a jail, like a locked up. Okay, word. What's going on here? Ren is so talented. I love the guitar. Oh, yeah. We're going to be jamming right here. I like the guitar a lot, man. Like, I don't know much about it, but he seems to be shredding it right here to me. Sounds vaguely familiar. I'd learn to play an instrument.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger?
show.
With nowhere to place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was...
There's not too many people on the face of this planet that can play the guitar like that and then bust into a rap like that. Oh man, that's just that little bit right there is just a showcase in the art of flow. And then he even switched up a little bit in there, and he threw some spoken word in there just to highlight the difference. Just in case you don't know the difference between rap and spoken word, he's going to throw a little bit of spoken word in there too, just to show you. And we are what, just like a few seconds into him actually vocalizing some things here. We're going to run this back a bit. God damn, you guys.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger? With nowhere to place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing.
I think that's a hell of a line right there. He felt impotent, empathy castrated. If your empathy has been castrated, you have a severe problem. And he's hitting me with this beginning, with that anger. I don't know about you guys. I've been having all kinds of anger lately. I'll keep it real. Lots of fucking anger going on in my world right now. I'm squabbing with life at the moment, so to speak.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger? With nowhere to place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of...
He just throws in just a run of rhymes right there.
Cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting.
Woo. Track marks from the dragon, China white in her palm. Mom's on that Heron, you heard.
Up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was.
Damn, shooting up the birth canal, Vinny tumbled out like yarn. Damn.
Painted scars on the arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Except
tumbled out, himself unraveling. That goes so great with a bit like yarn, because yarn unravels. God, look at his expression right here. This is why Ren, like, he feels his music, and that's why it comes across so authentic when he does it. There's nothing fucking fake here. Like, these lyrics were not concocted in a room by 15 people like a modern pop star's lyrics are concocted. Like, this wasn't formulated to get the most views. This is extremely high-level, advanced rap techniques, which we'll probably get into later, done from the heart. Like, that's how you can feel it, and that's how you can have a look like that when you're making it, because he's feeling this shit right here, right during the recording. You can tell. It just bleeds authenticity.
Exceptionally average grade, spray with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny bin. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty job.
Gotta throw a little Wu-Tang shout out right there. Cream, C-R-E-A-M, cash rules everything around me.
Painted scars on the arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Exceptionally average grade, spray with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny bin. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
This right here so far is just a showcase of what I really talked about in the fire in the booth. I talked a lot about it, if I remember right. What you're seeing on display here is multiple advanced levels of rap. Okay. Like this is a concept song for one thing, okay? And it's a series of concept songs, and this is story form rapping as a second thing here, which is very difficult because he's continuing the same story for so many songs now and interwoven. He's actually creating almost an entire universe. And to do that, like you cannot let the rhymes, the words that rhyme dictate where the story goes. The story has to dictate where the story goes, and then you have to think up rhymes and way to say things along the way that fit in the context of that story and don't sound fucking stupid. And that's really hard to do. Look, if you want great examples of that in hip hop history, go to the obvious one, which is Slick Rick, okay, with his probably the most famous one you've ever heard of is Children's Story or Lottie Dottie, but all his raps were story form and they were long. Most Slick Rick songs are 4 to 6 minutes long, right? Who else from back in the day? Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap did a lot of story shit. This is not easy to do. Ren is doing it exceptionally over exceptionally long periods, and that's really, really good. And then the flow is the rhyme and the rhythm of his words and his cadence and where he's placing the rhymes, okay? And this is so important to rap music. Like this is important to rap music. If you're playing an instrument, it's going to be as important as your rhythm and your melody, okay? Like it's everything. Like you could say the most amazing shit, but if you don't have any type of fucking good flow, it's going to sound like garbage and nobody's going to care. And on the flip side, if you've got an amazing voice and flow, you could read the fucking phone book and people are just going to sit there and listen to it and be like, you feel me? Okay. And Ren is just exemplifying all of this right now while he's sitting on a fucking bed strumming a guitar on top of everything else. Like it's amazing. That's why he's MC Ren. Good idea, although I just got water. Dry here in Las Vegas.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think.
I want to hear this again where he starts singing. Hold on.
Go.
Oops, I gotta go back a little further. Sorry, here we go.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks.
When he doesn't drink, every day is a day on death row.
So we don't have to think. Mercy tastes bittersweet.
And then, of course, Ren is clearly an incredibly talented singer on top of everything else. I mean, not only is he a high-level rapper, an MC, a master of ceremonies, he's just an extremely talented musician, an artist all the way around, obviously. Like, y'all know this. But when it comes to the rap shit, to be able to do all this other stuff on top of it, he's a one-of-a-kind artist, and we're lucky to be able to watch this shit. And I'm lucky that he does rap music. I mean, somebody at this level rapping is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to me.
When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice, inhibition get.
He switched up the flow twice since he stopped singing right here. This is what I mean. Just listen to it.
Taste bittersweet when the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice, inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound.
I knew that was coming. I knew as soon as he said London town and in for a penny, I knew in for a pound was coming. Sometimes you just know when certain, not cliched sayings, I'm not saying that in a negative way, just we've all heard that, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Get loose by decision and taboos when we're living for the booze. Who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3.
Wait, who's who he lose himself to? What?
Chip on your shoulder, a cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice, inhibition get.
It's a cold prison, that alcoholism, yeah.
Loose by decision and taboos when we're living for the booze. Who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
What is that? Is that something I should know? Is that a painting I should know? What's up? Oh, stop. For real? Alright, word. We getting a 2 for 1 here. You just hid Richard's tail up in here? That's gotta be, because there's like 5 fucking minutes left. Oh, word. Because that just was a total fade out right here. Hold on. We get a brand new. This is a New York beat right here. This is that East Coast vibe.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up.
Okay, all right. So we're all right. This beat's like Wu-Tangy, very New York, grimy feeling to me. I like it a lot. Every time I see Ren dressed like this, he's usually spitting some straight hip-hop fire. Okay, that's Richard right there driving, right? That's why I wanted to run it back. I haven't seen this dude in a while. I'm pretty sure that's Richard driving. I'm not sure why he's got a boy in the back of the car. I can't remember.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence.
Simon starts screaming as the screws murder silence.
And on my Miranda, my right to remain violent.
Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent.
Interesting. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Keep the groove up fast, pull this up, chop, chop. Keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh, man.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. This is some rapping now. Now, no more guitar. We're just gonna rap on some hip hop, heavy ass hip hop beats right here. Ooh.
Since his mother knocked up, keep the groove up fast, pull this up, chop.
I really like that part right there.
Mr. Screw's murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, food his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particular.
I love that fucking run of rhyme right there. Oh man, dude, that the extra voices coming in and hitting all the rhymes like that was so dope. Where I'm going to run it back one more time, and then I promise I'll just let it play. Okay? I really like that.
Mr. Screw's murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, food his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop.
Yeah.
Not particularly special. Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath.
Ooh, Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Woo!
Eyes are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that
just a victim of society, the one that serves you alcohol and then something your sobriety. Hold on.
Then pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety.
One that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. There's a new treatment that they're trying to push here in the United States. I don't know if it's hitting any of you guys over in the UK or anywhere else in the world you might be watching this, but like here in the US, the pharmaceutical industry created a mass amount of opiate addicts, okay? And now they are trying to sell people on a new medicine to help get them off of the opiates that they got them addicted to, and the price is going to be about $3,000 a month to get off the drugs that they got you hooked on. The fuck?
Then pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man.
I mean, he's talking about alcohol right here, but it's the same fucking concept, right? They get you drunk and sell you your sobriety. They get you hooked and sell you the fucking cure.
He's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes. Timelines intersect, Richard's fate was designed.
All the timelines intersect. Richard's fate, excuse me, was designed. Oh my, oh my. Oh, and here we are. Damn, this fucking beat, man. Tell me this ain't some New York funk record. I spent a lot of time on the channel here lately talking about West Coast music and West Coast and G-Funk and Dre and all this shit. But this is a prime example of like West Coast influence beat. Like this is Ren's sound. This is what he's doing, but it's clearly heavily influenced by that New York sound right here.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Ashton Richards, man.
Okay, so we're going back to Screech. Okay. Was that 2019 that song came out, really?
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech.
Listen to how he's switching up his voice right here, too. Like, so many different little tricks and maneuvers and artistic decisions done throughout this song. It's incredible. and we're barely halfway through.
Of fate they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a muddled, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. When there's friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo, and so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never.
Yo, how that faded into the slow-mo sounds right when he said slow-mo. Okay, I mean, from a lyrical standpoint, he's talking about Richard fallen into alcoholism and depression, it sounds like, after the killing of Screech. But this motherfucker rapping like Tag 9 off the top right there. Like, come on, just flexing again, just flexing. Let me show you another rap style, people, just in case you didn't think I had it in me.
Flying past with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas. Come like 9 to the 9 to the 9. Through his crimes, timelines intersect. Richard's fate was designed. Just set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a muddled, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. When there's friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo, and so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the
breaking down the confusion around the Jenny and Screech murders of the story.
mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe.
I'm not the the topic. He's just spitting. Like from a rap level, he's going off right here. Dark lyrics, but dude, come on. The delivery here is really good.
Popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo, and so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich is losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Oh, now we're switching it up again. My peeps, come on. All right, we got Richard in therapy now. All right. Oh, we got Ren with the bullhorn. Okay. We're going to get another new vocal style right here. Guaranteed.
5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly.
Like groups used to do bits of this intermixed in their music too. Like immediately I think a Public Enemy used the bullhorn a few times. And I'm sure plenty of other rap groups have. That's just what immediately pops in my head is Chuck D behind a bullhorn. Although he doesn't sound anything like this, but it's just the visuals.
Cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. One, denial, pretending for a while. Reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile. How to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling.
That distortion on this music is really nice.
Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargain.
Listen to how he puts all that anger in his voice as he's talking about the second stage of grief right there.
Begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy.
And then here for the bargaining spot, he's switching up his tone and his cadence once again.
Resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee. I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression. That's a lesson taught in grief. Depression. The mind.
See, and he's doing it again with the voices and the tone changes. And you know what? It's not being, because you run a danger if you're not skilled at this type of thing of being corny. Like, you do what he's doing wrong, it's going to be fucking corny as hell. And it's nowhere near that. Like, this is impeccable. This is really dope, man. and there's just a lot of risk in doing shit like this, man. And but when you got the skills to back it up, it's really not risky at all, is it?
Like possession that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
Getting another musical switch here. I've been dealing with the 5 stages of grief for a long time right now, and I am not through it. I am not. I don't know. I don't know if any of you out there have ever dealt through that, through the not like because of what Richard's dealing with right here, but you lose people in your life. You deal with the grief, with the 5 stages of grief, supposedly, right? But for me, they all bounce around. Like I guess I moved past denial. I know shit has happened, but then I'll just bounce right back into being angry about it some days, and 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 very much grieving still. But I still accept that it happened. But the fucking anger hasn't gone away sometimes, or the sadness hasn't gone away, or the feelings of loss. So I don't know. I don't talk to anybody about that shit. I don't have a therapist. I don't want a therapist, but I do share sometimes with you guys. So let me know in the comments what your experience with that type of thing is, if you want to share. Oh yeah, that's right. Now we're getting some uplifting piano here. Let's see. Let's see where this goes.
Guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from.
Looks like he's switching back into rapping after that opening where he's singing. And I really like what he did there. Like I don't know much about singing at all, other than what I learned watching the Charismatic Voice, one of my favorite reaction channels. If you don't watch her and you're into just music overall, I highly recommend her channel. But I really like how, like, it seems in most songs, the singer carries out the word or whatever at the end of the verse. And I like how he's opening it up with that instead here. I thought that was really cool and unique sounding. I'm going to hear it one more time.
Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most
I know I'm pausing a lot, but please, if you're new, I warned you, and it's a 10-minute song. Just emphasizing more what I talk about when I refer to this guy as MC Ren, like all of these things that he's doing here, then listen to what he just said. I'm going to run it back one more time so we can hear when he stops singing and he starts rapping. Listen to the intricacy of these rhymes, the complexity of what he's saying. He's not going for the easy rhyme. He's not just sitting here trying to find anything in there that's going to fit so he can make the story rhyme. Like he's saying important things, and he's saying them in good ways. And just the rhyming is incredible, man. Like, this is a complete lyricist here. This is a person who can do braggadocious rap. This is a person who can do hardcore gangster sounding rap. This is a person who's doing an amazing job of story form rap in a concept song. Like, it just goes on and on and on, man. He's got all the little tricks, all the different rhyme schemes, everything.
Humans are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever.
Fuck, that fucking bar hit me in the soul right there. Damn. I just give me fucking...
Truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a
This bar right here where he says you're a soldier. A scholar of life's sorrows. Jesus. Fuck, that is all.
Be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy.
He said rain feeds the crops, let them grow. I don't know, that hit home. That scholar of life's sorrow is how I have been feeling lately. Then every time I think that way, I also think, like, you know what, there's plenty of people that got worse problems than me. You know, like, I know that. Jesus Christ, do I know that? But at the same time, it doesn't make yours or mine any less real because somebody else somewhere is going through something worse. So, like, I struggle to keep perspective while dealing with, like, depression and grief and anxiety and all this other bullshit. But perspective can be hard to keep. I don't know. What do you think? And I think I see where this is leading here. All these happy times are about to catch us right up with what happened to old fucking Vincent, isn't it?
Leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow.
That's also a great example, last pause here for a minute, of what we call bending the word in hip-hop, where he rhymes scholar and sorrow together by pronouncing the vowel different. Sara, scara. Let's go back, you'll hear it.
Be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows.
A scholar of life's sorrow.
Those days, there will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather.
And now it rhymes with colder and tomorrow, the way he's doing that, you see.
Truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Shit. Woo. Damn. That was intense right there at the end. Damn, I want to hear that. I want to see that one more time.
It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Damn. Wow. Well, I don't have a lot left to say after all the talking I did in that video, because I think I just said it all, really. Probably a bit much, but Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and we all got to watch one of the most complete rap artists on the planet, on really one of the most talented musicians around right now. This is an artist that can do so much, and what he does, he also does it extremely well. Like Kid Rock doesn't get a lot of respect, but he does a whole lot. This is an example of an artist who can do a lot of things. Like if you go to a Kid Rock concert, he's singing and performing live with a 12-member band usually. Then he takes a moment and he plays just about every single instrument. He DJs, he scratches, he plays the drums, he plays the guitar, he does a bunch of shit like that. But he's even him, someone like him, he's not doing it to the level like when Ren's singing, it's not like, oh, he's a decent singer. It's like, God damn, boy's got pipes. When he's playing the guitar, it's not like he's just stringing some basic medley of chords. I don't know that much about it, but it seems to me like he's jamming the fuck on out. You know what I mean? And when he's rapping his ass off. He's doing all the little tricks, all the little skills, all these little things to show you that he is a complete hip hop artist. He is a complete lyricist. He is a complete musician. He is a complete artist. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video. All right. Peace.